or Part 7, the Wildland Urban Interface Code, and the California Building Code, Chapter 7A, which applies, and the building code sections that we normally adopt. That's where we should be. We shouldn't be back in 2022 trying to repeal 2023-01. We should be moving forward. And I really hope that we work together and we move in that direction, and we start going forward instead of looking back. Looking back isn't going to get us anywhere.
Thank you. Okay, I've done enough talking. You guys have something else to add?
Yeah, I have something to add. Right here on the new ordinance, if it's accepted, it makes it says right here, not only safe and sane, any fireworks within this district will be illegal.
You have to speak to council, because council wrote this. I did not write this. If you look at the author.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and then that's the way I read it. It doesn't say just safe and sane, it says any fireworks.
Yes.
Well, illegal fireworks are already.
Any fireworks other than safe and sane are illegal anyway.
Well, yeah, but I mean.
But we're trying to make it clear and unambiguous.
Yeah,
That no matter how you define fireworks,
Yeah.
you cannot have them
And it's
there.
got the fine, it is, and so on. And also, you know, anybody that, if it goes off on their property, they're responsible for it.
No.
Now, you better read it, Scott.
We don't have the social host ability.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have the ability to fine them for it, but it
I know we don't.
does prohibit
We
it on
don't.
anyone's
We
property.
don't,
That's
but the
correct.
sheriff's department does. You know, so.
Is there a standing fine that exists today for illegal fireworks? Is it $1,000 per use? What?
In the district's fire code?
I mean, no, I mean, they're illegal across the state of California, is that correct?
Yes, the county has there's a county code that prohibits illegal fireworks and has a fine associated with it within anywhere in the county. And so it is up to the county, that anyone can report that to the county, and the county can enforce that, and they can enforce those fines.
But we need somebody to apply those fines that have police powers.
I mean, a solution may be trying to work more closely with the county to get them to focus more on this jurisdiction, but I think it is a countywide problem, it sounds like. And so I'm not sure if there has been outreach to the county on assistance in resolving this problem. Do you know?
I'm sorry, I got distracted, and I could hear you.
Has there been any effort to work with the county on resolving the issue locally with the illegal
I'm
fireworks?
always working with the county, so I'm working with the County Chiefs Association. I work with CAL FIRE, I work with their prevention department, I work with Slow Fist, and now I've been appointed to be the point for another fire prevention organization. As of, I don't even know what the acronym is, but I'll be starting that duty next week or next month.
Right.
So yes,
But, I mean, like the county code enforcement and sheriff's office specifically.
Yes.
Yeah, so I,
work with the sheriff's department closely,
About fireworks?
but
Yeah.
everything, yes.
so other than that, I don't know. It's a statewide problem. That is true. The illegal fireworks is an issue statewide. But I don't know that anyone has figured out how to resolve that.
Well, I understand that Templeton and Atascadero have banned their fireworks, period.
No, they didn't.
No, Templeton did not.
And Atascadero didn't either.
Yeah. Yeah, we-
I don't think Tesco has fireworks.
Atascadero has never allowed fireworks, nor has the county. What you're
Yeah, but
referring
what-
to is they strengthened their ordinances
Right.
with much of what I was proposing
Yeah.
for you folks. Templeton just on Tuesday voted 5-0 to continue the sale of safe and sane fireworks.
yeah.
Atascadero voted for the social host ordinance. It's hard for me to say that, social host ordinance. And they have their own police department, they could do that.
Yeah.
So most agencies that have their own law enforcement, they're gonna adopt that ordinance.
Most people are gonna hate it.
I don't think the San Francisco County Sheriff's Department has adopted the social host ordinance, but I will look into that and I'll talk to the commander.
Okay, what would you gentlemen like to do?
I'd like to make a motion.
Okay,
I'd like to make a motion to pass the new ordinance. What's the number?
2023?
Go to 2025?
Oh, 2025.
Yeah.
So we have a motion by Director Davis to pass ordinance 02-2025 as written. We have a second.
Second.
We have a second by Director Sangster. Roll call vote. Yes, please.
Director Davis,
Yes.
Director Beatty,
No.
Director Sangster.
Yes.
So it fails 2-1. We have another motion.
A motion to come back to this when we have another director present.
For it, or do you want a full board?
I'd like a full board ideally, but I mean, until we can get that, I mean, I feel like, you know,
Can we just do the fire code?
He is bringing the other fire code too, though. Remember that.
is there a way we can wait till can we get the actual updated 2025 fire code?
That's coming regardless, so you don't have to move for that, yeah.
So is your motion to table this until we have a full board, or to table?
I would like,
this
yes,
until-
I would like to table this until we have a full board.
But it's coming back as a full fire code anyway. It'll be in the fire code.
Correct, yes. So we could just wait until that occurs, and we should have a full board by then if there's,
So this dies, we'll just wait till then?
if that's what the board's pleasure is,
But it's up to you.
assuming you don't want to
Yeah, I-
bring it
I-
back
I-
any sooner.
I mean, yeah, I would be fine with that if we wait till we have.
Otherwise, we got here twice. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I would, personally, I think we should wait. I understand maybe,
Till the full fire code, or do you want to hear it, bring it back once the code is full?
when we have updated fire code with, you know, and we'll have a full board hopefully by then, and maybe by then we won't have to sit here and
Okay.
go over.
I second, but I want to add, when we have a full board.
So,
Well,
so the motion would be to return with the regular 2025 fire code and a full board.
Or assuming there's a full board, and if there isn't,
Then we'll go from there. I guess.
yeah.
okay.
Okay. So is that
Yes.
your motion?
It's a consensus. They've
And
all
we're all
done it. They're
consensus?
good.
Okay, we're just gonna consent. Okay.
Excuse me, can I ask for a little clarification from my end? So since I'm going to be providing the fire code, am I to hold off on the fire code until we have a full board?
No,
No.
So
no,
I'll
it needs to
bring
get
the fire
adopted.
code next month. Yes. Thank you.
With or without the fireworks ordinance portion of it?
It will have it
It'll have
in
it
there
as it is.
because it'll be as is, other than all the changes to the actual state codes. And then we can have the discussion then.
Okay, so
If you
I'll
wanna
bring
keep
that
it in
next
there or
month.
not.
Thank you. I just needed that clarification.
Thank you, and thanks for all your input, and we'll be moving on to the next item.
Can I, just a second, I just want to, Director Davis, Army or Navy?
Army.
Thank you for your service, sir.
You're welcome.
Gentlemen, thank you for your time. Long drive back to Fresno.
Yes, thank you very much.
To the fog. To the fog you go. Drive safe. All right. Drive safe. Moving on.
Cigarettes are safe.
Okay, so we're to the annual election of board president and vice president for calendar year 2026.
So this item is to nominate and elect a board of directors officers for calendar year 2026, both for president and vice president. Obviously, we're short one board member and one is out sick. This can be tabled if you so choose, but if you want to proceed with it, we would need nominations for the president first. And assuming that passes, then we would move on to vice president.
Okay. Any public comment or?
There yet?
So, I guess we just need to decide if you guys want to table it until we have a full board or until January.
We're missing one member, the other's deceased, so I'm fine with proceeding with it as is.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any questions about the process?
I make a motion to nominate Ashley Sangster as president.
So we do need public comment.
Well, you can do nominations first and then have public comment.
Okay, so for president, we have a nomination of Director Sangster by Director Davis. I assume that you're willing to accept the nomination, maybe?
Okay.
You have a choice.
Yeah, accept.
So we want to do public comment on that first before the vote?
Yeah, let's comment first.
So if we could do public comment on the
Public
president.
comment on nomination.
Not on the nomination, I have a question. How much we're putting aside the vote? Okay. I just have a question, how does one person put in to be on the board?
So that's a
That's
future
something.
item?
Yes.
It's further down.
Future item.
Thank you.
So no public comment?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Tyler Mark, just came up here twice. I would like it to be tabled until we have a full board so we know who's on there. Nothing against you, I think you've been great trying to moderate. Nothing against your nomination, but it'd be nice to have a full board so that we know who exactly we're voting on, especially since this goes throughout the whole entire term. That makes sense.
Page 11.
Thank you.
Is there any other discussion on the nomination?
I mean, it would be nice to have a full board, but I mean, Ashley's been doing it so far, I mean, I don't have an issue with it, to be honest, and, you know, but it's hard, you know, it just, you know, God rest John Green, and I hope Director Smiley gets better, and I know we've all had our issues, but I mean, I just feel like it'd be easier, you know, because at this point, what do we got? Ashley becomes president, and then vice president between me and Owen, and I don't know.
If there's sort of ceremonial titles, you know, I mean,
Well, I understand that, but.
yeah, I mean, it's, for my input, I would say, you know, regardless of which one of us was president, having some leadership so we can direct the board moving forward. We don't know when the board's gonna be full. I mean, that item's on the agenda for later in this meeting. So, you know, until we have,
You're gonna have to leave.
yeah, we have to have somebody that wants to be, who's interested in being on the board, and then make an appointment or a special election. So it's hard to say when that would actually be anyway. So, and it, the only people that vote on it is us, because it really only pertains to the 5 board members that complain against each other, so.
Yeah, true that.
So if there's nothing else, then we can take a vote for appointing Director Sangster to president again. Tamara?
Yeah,
Vote?
I'd call. Hold on. I just needed my typing where I needed it to be, sorry. Director Beatty,
Yes.
Director Davis,
Yes.
Director Sangster. You know it's a lot of work.
Yes.
That's, okay. 3-0.
Passes 3-0 for Director Sangster to remain president. So we can move on to vice president, if we have a nomination for vice president. If we don't at this point, then we can wait again until we have a more full board.
Either of you interested in being vice president?
Yes and no. I mean, I don't know. I honestly, I understand it's a title, but I don't know what my duties as.
You would fill in for Ashley when he's not here, so you would act as chair in his absence.
Okay.
And it is, you know, maintaining decorum of the meeting, running the meeting, reviewing agendas if Ashley is unable to, or prior to the meetings, and working directly with council and the general manager on ensuring meetings go forward and smoothly, and all that. And signing, lots of things, lots of signing.
He's not available. That's right.
Yeah, Ashley's hand.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I think I'd try it out. Unless Owen.
Anyone interested either?
You said you'd take it, right?
I would try my best. I would, yeah, I think I'd go for it.
You want to make a nomination?
Yeah, I'll nominate Director Benton.
So we have a nomination for Director Beatty to take the role of Vice President. Take public comment.
Is there any public comment on this nomination?
I already spoke my piece.
Okay.
I'll put another calendar.
Okay,
So if there's no other board comment, then we can vote on the Vice President.
okay.
Director Beatty,
Yes.
Director Davis.
No.
He can, but,
Well,
Why?
I got a question before.
oh, well, ask away, mister.
Yes.
Okay, do we have to have a vice president tonight? I mean, we've got a president, I know we need that.
You could continue the vice president nomination to another meeting or when you have a full board. They don't operate in tandem.
Well, what if he's not available in the meantime?
He-
And someone has to step in.
He would delegate it.
Okay.
And he's already said he's willing to take.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yes, I'm gonna change my vote.
Director Sangster.
Yes.
Okay, we got 3-0-1.
Congratulations on your appointments.
Is it?
That was hard.
You guys didn't really make it feel like a congratulations.
I don't care what to say, it's a lot of work.
Any other public comment? Okay, non-district reports. San Luis Obispo County organizations.
I haven't heard from the sheriff now.
Okay. Community service organizations. Nothing? And no Camp Roberts?
No, we need to change our agenda.
Change our agenda.
Yeah.
Well, we should get the people here to report. It'd be interesting to have some feedback.
It would be nice.
Okay, is there any public comment on the non-district reports that we didn't have? Moving on to staff and committee reports, general manager.
You have my report. I don't have anything to add. If you have any questions, be happy to answer them.
Questions, comments?
I got a question.
Sure.
Okay, I seen on here that we have to fill out the 700 act, right?
Yes.
And tomorrow you're gonna get that ready for me? Okay,
We'll have a meeting.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Because I think the deadline is what, the end of December?
No, April 1st.
Oh.
We got time.
Okay.
Will the FPPC be sending out electronic methods for filing?
Yeah, when that one financial one is, or investments, they'll be sending it out.
Okay,
You should be able to just click, but you know how that goes.
yep. Yeah, last time it was a trick.
Yeah.
Really, really tricky. District council,
Nothing tonight.
thank you. District utilities.
Again, you have my report. I have nothing to add. If you have any questions, be happy to answer.
Good. Fire chief report.
Good evening again. My report is submitted as written. Be happy to answer any questions.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I'd still like to know how much we make on safe and sane fireworks.
So we've talked about this several times. The
Yeah.
association and the department are two different items. So
Oh, okay,
I will put this on a note, and at the next meeting, during the community service organizations, I'll leave my seat and I'll give you a presentation.
okay.
And we'll put this to bed.
You know, well, yeah, I'd like to put it to bed.
Sure, never get woke up.
Thank you. Do we have any public comment on the staff and committee reports? No. Okay, we'll move on to the consent calendar. Items listed below are scheduled to be for consideration as a group and one vote. Any director may request an item be withdrawn from the consent agenda to discuss or change the recommended course of action. Unless an item is pulled for separate consideration by the board, the following items are recommended for approval without further discussion. Does anybody have anything they would like to pull?
I'd like to pull item number 2.
Number 2,
Okay,
the minutes for 11:20?
Yes, yes.
okay.
Is there anything else that you'd like to pull?
I'm reading. I don't think there's anything I've got anything I need to pull. Update audit to district sewer system management plan.
If there's nothing else that you'd like to pull, then we can do a vote for.
Public comment.
Oh, sorry, thank you, public comment.
I want to pull number 9, the update audit to the sewer management plan.
Okay.
Just for some discussion. Or over your overview, I guess is what it is. Okay.
So I'll pull number 2 and number 9,
Yeah.
and we'll have a public comment. and-
Yeah. You have a public comment on the consent calendar? Anybody? No. Okay, is there a motion for the remainder of the consent calendar? Motion to approve?
Yes, I will. I'll make a motion.
Okay.
I'll say no.
No.
So it's Owen Davis and,
Yeah.
okay. That's for item 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Director Beatty,
Yes.
Director Davis,
Yes.
Director Sangster.
Yes.
Passes 3-0 with 1 absent. Now we'll go to item 2. Director Davis, what you got?
Okay, that is the November 20th meeting,
Yeah.
and Council, you may be able to answer this. Okay. Director Green was attending this meeting via telephone,
Yes.
okay? My question is, now he got to vote on the approval of the 10/29 meeting, and then after that, he couldn't vote on anything.
No, there was no voting on anything. That was void because there were not a quorum of directors within the jurisdictional boundaries of the district. So any action taken is void.
Christine, it's right on the minutes. Go to the minutes.
Oh, that's why you pulled the minutes. Well, we need to correct them then.
Yeah,
What part? I'm trying to figure out where.
What page is it on?
Oh, the second for the
yeah,
The approval of those minutes. Those minutes should be on this meeting.
yeah.
approved for the regular meeting agenda, I think is what he's talking about.
Right, but those minutes, the October minutes, should be on this
They
meeting
are.
because they were never approved.
Oh,
They are.
Well, I know all of them
They were on
except,
this
one. Oh, yeah.
but John voted on that first one.
Right, and then we voided all the votes, and I explained to you that you had no voting power because you didn't have a quorum of board members within the jurisdictional boundaries of the district.
Yeah, I understand that. I just thought it was a little strange, you know,
Well, it still happened, so it's still in the minutes, but then there's an explanation of council on the minutes saying that there's no action being taken. Now they're on this agenda and you guys just approved them, so.
okay, thank you.
yeah.
Probably could have done a little better clarification in there, so I apologize for that. We
Do we need to amend the minutes to approve them now?
They were, you just approved them because they're number 1. on
Yeah, we
this.
brought them over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can we approve the 11:20 or have a motion to, unless there's more questions?
Need public comment.
Yes, sir. Public
Public
comment on item 2, consent calendar? No. Okay. I have a motion to approve.
I second.
Director Davis,
Yes,
Director Beatty,
Yes.
Director Sangster.
Yes.
Passes 3-0, 1 absent. Now we're going to number 9.
Number 9. So just wanted a overview of number 9, Kelly.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I just wanted to see if you could provide a short overview of this item.
And we're at page 127.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask for.
So the SSMP is a sewer system management plan, which is required under our permit with the state. Basically, that provides an overview of, one, what we do in an emergency. You know, it also has forms for us to fill out in general if we have an emergency, but it kind of outlines what we would do, what the district is, what our sewer collection system is, what the risks are. In the broad sense, that's basically what it is. It gets into a lot of detail on, you know, how we do things, what we have on hand, but it's really just a way to ensure that we know what to do if there's an emergency, who to call, who to report to. That's really the main goal of it.
Okay. Is it something that we maintain on file, or is it on file with the state or county, or who essentially?
So it's a program or a plan for us, and we maintain it, and we have to update it on a regular basis, and provide the audits of it every 2 years and update it every 5 years. But it is something that is, it's uploaded to the state under a site called CWIX, which is the site where you can basically go find any sewer system or sewer collection system. And this plan is uploaded with everybody else's plans. For our site, you can go to our system and you can see all the spills that we've had, or public spills that we've had, private spills we've had, our plans, when we do reporting, when we don't, if we miss reporting for some reason.
Okay. Yeah, so it's primarily just audits and updates.
Yeah. So in our case, we maintain our collection system really well, so we don't have, in really the 18 years that I've been involved with utilities, we've had one spill that wasn't even big enough to actually report. I mean, it was basically a tiny little wet spot on the ground when I found it. And since then, we've basically tripled our cleaning, and we haven't had an instance really in the last 15 years that was even reported to us. It was on our system. Yeah, knock on wood. There's been plenty of instances where private laterals were backed up, and we worked with the homeowner and public health to deal with those. But as far as the district system, we strive to maintain that pretty good record of not having any spills.
Okay.
But again, this is a requirement of our permit, that we have this plan, number one, and that we audit it and maintain it.
Okay. How often is it updated?
So it's audited every 2 years. It's supposed to be revised every 5 years. But anytime we have a major change, then we're supposed to provide an update in our plan. Like for instance, when the board changes, then we'll need to update that information. If our major operators change, then we need to update that information.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other board comments came back?
You answered my question.
Yeah, I got a question, Kelly. Well,
Yes.
Yeah, it's a question. Okay, we're paying Fluid Resources a lot of money every year, which I'm sure you're aware.
Oh, yeah.
Are they involved in helping out with this, or?
So they had input and they reviewed this plan,
Yeah.
just as our district engineer did, just as I did.
Yeah,
So the plan isn't really a function of them. They are subject to this plan.
right.
So if we do have a spill, they would be required to do the same reporting that's outlined in this plan. And we would be using similar, like same forms that are in this plan to do the reporting to both the state and the county if we had a spill.
Okay, thank you.
Any public comment on this item? Nope, all right. motion that we approve item number 9.
Second that.
We'll vote. Director Beatty?
Yes.
Director Davis?
Yes.
Director Sangster?
Yes.
Passes 3-0 with 1 absent.
Okay, move on to board action items number 1. Adoption of San Miguel C.S.D. Board of Director regular meeting dates for calendar year 2026 by resolution 2025-47.
So this item is to review and approve Resolution 2025-47, establishing regular board meetings for calendar year 2026. In your packet, there's both a resolution and a list of all the meeting dates that are being proposed, again, with November and December being moved up a week because of Christmas and Thanksgiving. Again, these are all on Thursdays, all at 6 p.m. and all located here until we have an alternate location.
Okay. Dates are... I don't know if I can be here on Thursdays.
That's okay. We have a vice president now. We'll take it.
We think the dates would find me.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. Guess it's, well, Thanksgiving will be moved up a bit, huh?
And Christmas.
Week and Christmas.
Yeah, November, December moved up 1 week.
Okay.
Okay, any public comment on the board meeting dates? Okay,
So if we have a motion,
A motion to approve.
second,
Okay, I have a motion on the floor by Director Beatty to approve Resolution 2025-47, sent by Director Sangster. Director Beatty?
Yes.
Director Davis?
Yes.
Director Sangster?
yes.
Passes 3-0, 1 absent.
Moving on to item number 2, monthly claim detailed investment reports for October 2025.
in your packet, we have the claim detail investment reports and revenue and expense reports for October 2025. If you have any questions, we'd be happy to answer them.
I have a question for council.
Yes.
When is this Pueblo lawsuit gonna end?
That's a good question.
Well, the reason I'm getting at, originally there were 5 of them in there. Okay, the only 2 that's in here left over is Paso Robles and Little San Miguel.